Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, Anchor is the easiest way for you to create, edit, and make your own podcast right from your phone or from your computer. Let me tell you what they do for you. You go on to anchor.fm or you download Anchor in the App Store. You record your podcast, you edit it. Anchor will distribute your podcast to Spotify, Apple, anywhere you name it, you got it. I've been with them and I have been distributed to over 7 different networks. So I'm telling you, you trying to find something to do and get your voice heard, sign up with Anchor. And did I also forget to tell you that there's no minimum listenership? That's unbelievable. And you can make cold hard cash. Check them out. Anchor.fm or go to your app store and look at Anchor.
You can call her Mayhaim or Mayday. Talk shit, she at your head. I ain't talking bald face. She don't fuck with baby daddies, fucking up the feng shui. Taking care of 4 kids, Sunday to Sunday. Flyer than round trips when she hit the runway. Comedy original, she do shit her own way. Made the stage her place, moving at her own pace. Fuck with her the wrong way, this gon' be a long day. She watch Basketball Wives, loving hip hop too. Born in 81, one day forward turned to 82. Funny, ratchet, and cute. She a winner, that's true. She don't even take L's, eating alphabet soup. Mayday, mayhem, 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 mayday, mayhem. She a cool black nerd, always been smart. Ever since she turned 8, wanted her name in the charts. Monty Python was a shit, Richard Pryor made a start. Red Fox and Eddie Murphy, inspiration to her art. Who you know got banned from the dollar store for throwing canned goods at a baby father though. She a good mother though. She ain't worried about laughs cause she gon' get a lot of those. Showtime at the Apollo though. And she paint the perfect picture telling stories up in all the jokes. You don't really want the drama bro. Cause Mabel cool, Mayday nice, Mayday want all the smoke. Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem.
And hello, it is your girl, Mayday Mayhem, coming back at you with Mayday Mayhem Podcast. Ew. And today, it saddens me to hear that Nia Riviera was found, passed away. She was found, her body was recovered from the lake that went to. They had rented a boat last week sometime, and she was found today, and it saddens that she was found. It looks as though she drowned. That's what the media and the news is saying, that she drowned. Her 4-year-old son was aboard the boat. She was 33, and she has passed away, and I'm heartbroken, and my heart goes out to the family and to her son, because he's 4 and he was on the boat, and now they have to question this baby about what happened, what were you and mommy doing? And my heart goes out to him, because from the way she depicted, she really loved her son and he was her everything. So my family does go out to their family. I watched this girl grow up on TV. Like, I watched her on all the different shows, and it's really hard and saddened to see that she has passed on. In other news today, researching a young YouTuber. She's lost her life, and she was 24 years old and pregnant. Her and her boyfriend were expecting their first child, and the family is, of course, asking for privacy at the time. The lady name is Nicole Thea, and she was a YouTuber. And my heart goes out to her boyfriend, because not only did, she pass away, but their baby, was not able to be saved. So my condolences goes out to the Thea family. She was so young and she had so much life ahead of her. She was only 24 years old, and my heart really does go out to her and her family. Also in news today, on July 13th, John Travolta's wife passed away. She had been battling cancer for some time, and she passed away today. And my heart goes out to the Travolta family. Deeply saddened. And also in news today, Lisa Marie Presley's son, I believe he was 27. He was found deceased earlier this week. It was allegedly, from what the media is saying, it was a suicide. And my heart goes out to the Presley family. And this is a very difficult time right now. Not only do we have this pandemic and violence, but, these beautiful people, for whatever reasons or whatever happened, they died, and they left people that loved and cared for them immensely. And my heart does go out to the family of the individuals, and anybody else, that have lost anyone, my heart goes out to you, because that person can't be replaced, but you do have the memories. So my heart just goes out, and that's why I honestly do believe, yes, you should live each day as though it's your last, and just love people, love each other, and be the best you can be, because tomorrow is not promised. It's not. That's why I do tell my family, my friends, I love them, because Lord forbid, knock on wood, I may not be here tomorrow, or they may not be here tomorrow. And I'm one of those people where don't wait till I'm gone to tell me you love me. Tell me while I'm here that you love me, and I'm a real advocate of that. Like, tell me that you love me now. And it's it's just heartening to me. It's really, really sad and heartening to me. So I just wanted to give my condolences to those families and speak up on this, and just pray for them for strength. Pray for them for serenity, and they loved ones know that. And also, depression is a real thing. Mental health is a real thing. It's a real problem. And us as a society and as human beings, we need to really recognize that depression is a real thing. Some people say, oh, depression is not real. Yes, depression is a real thing. And some people actually do, give up on life. So, at this segment, I just wanted to give my condolences. And if anyone is feeling though you're down or depressed, there is help out there. There is numbers and people that you could reach out to that will talk and will listen to you. It's not the end. There's always another way around. So I want to put that out there, and you are not alone. You are not by yourself. There's others that feel depression and pain and hurt, and just talk to someone. So that's going to be the end of this segment. Ooh, child, we got drama. This is the part of the episode where we talk about all the drama that's on the internet. Ooh, child, this is juicy. All right, people. And this is, ooh, child, we got drama segment. Let's talk about this Jeffery Star and Shane Dawson debacle. Like, ooh, child. Is this karma? Honestly, Jeffery Star should have been canceled a long, long time ago. I'm still a little bit pissed off at Juvie's place for even having him, talk about products that's supposed to be for women of color and men of color, people of color. Jeffery Star is totally racist, and you sending him products for black people? And I lost mad respect for Juvie's place after that. I really did. But good child, as we see, y'all been following everything that's going on in the beauty world with Jeffery Star and Shane Dawson and Davi Vandy. For one, I want to say this. Birds of a feather flock together. If you have two or more people that's always involved in the same shit, then they do the same shit. And now, they are really pretty much being, especially Shane Dawson. Oh my gosh, Shane Dawson is really one of the worst. He is more worse than, both of them, Jeffery Star and Shane Dawson, are pretty much both up in the air as how terrible they are. Shane Dawson. Now, if you don't know, anyone that does not know, let me give you a little backstory detail on this. Shane Dawson started off with his little conspiracy theory videos. That's what he started with. And he entered into the beauty world, messing around with Jeffery Star, because they actually made a palette together called a conspiracy palette. Okay. I had no idea who any of these people is. I literally had to ask my children, who are these people? I do have children that's up there in age, and I literally had to ask them, who is these folks? And I had heard some things in the past, especially with Jeffery Star and Dobby Vanity with the blood on the dance floor little debacle that was going on. And I was like, okay, why wasn't he canceled then? He it's just so much surrounding this drama that if you guys really look at it, it's like really, really crazy. Like 2020 has pretty much sent everyone into a whole frenzy. And it seems also like karma. Everything that you should have got then, it's like you're getting it now. Like Dobby Vanity, allegedly, the FBI is investigating him, and Jeffree Star is like, oh, I have nothing. But then Jeffree Star is the same person that will say, oh, I have dirt on you, and I'm going to release it if you don't do what I say, and this, that, and the third. So, and they have recordings of him saying these things. So, it's not too far-fetched that Jeffery Star and Shane Dawson and Dobby Vanity all have one thing in common. They try to attract to children. Especially Jeffery Star. Like, I had to do a little research on him, and I saw that it was an old thing about him with lipstick Nazi and all this, that, and the third, and cutting himself, and he was caught in a whole lot of contradictory experiences, with that being said. So that blew over. Then Jeffery Star made derogatory comments about, black women and Black Women's Foundation, talking about battery acid and all this other bullshit. I'm like, okay, I see why you're not liked much. Then his feeling, because the way all of this really came about, Tati Westbrook came out and made a statement saying that Shane and Jeffrey pretty much manipulated her mind and this, that, and the third. And don't be, forgive the people that they're going to throw on the bus because Jeffrey is going to go crazy. Now, Jeffree Star was literally quiet. He's been quiet this whole time. This motherfucker ain't said a word. Then all of a sudden, now don't forget that Shane Dawson is being tossed, thrown, beat the hell up, because not only Shane Dawson, now I just told you the shit that Jeffery Star did with the battery acid and black women and her makeup all messed up and this, that, and the third. Okay, now Shane Dawson has done several things in blacks. He did a whole parody of Sister in blackface. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Not only that, he did a very derogatory thing to Willow Smith's poster, which has been seen all over social media, YouTube world, where he imitates as though he's ejaculating to 11-year-old at the time Willow Smith on the poster. He thought it was funny. That's fucking pedophilia. Like, why would you do that? That's disgusting. You're disgusting. And not only that, he produced a movie called Not Cool. And like I said, I did research on this. I looked at it. And that movie, for one, it was so long and so disgusting. And he even uses derogatory terms like N-word and N-word bitch